Hello, I'm Sean Eakins, CEO of Collaborations Pharmaceuticals, and today I'll provide a brief overview of my company. We're a preclinical stage company based in Raleigh, North Carolina, that's focused on developing software for drug discovery and consumer product applications, as well as treatments for various rare and neglected diseases. We've been funded by grants from the NIH, DoD, and other local government sources. We've filed numerous patents and published many papers, while also seeing our work appear in the media. Our work, broadly speaking, uses artificial intelligence, or AI, to help identify or optimize molecules for therapeutic uses, while also helping to design new molecules for consumer product applications. As a company, we have three main areas we're focused on, namely molecule discovery to create our pipeline, developing our software, which we then license to others, and our contract services organization, where we apply our tools on fee-for-service projects. We therefore have the potential to impact a broad array of industries shown here using our AI capabilities. We're seeing currently that several markets and industry trends coalescing. There's currently growing interest in AI for product safety, product development, and social responsibility applications. But there are few tools to assist companies, and frankly, these software vendors are struggling to keep pace with the technology. We see the innovation coming from small companies like ours. In industry, for example, Big Pharma has lots of data and money, but they're not at the cutting edge of AI. So they're increasingly bringing in companies on a project-by-project basis to work for them. This is unlikely to have a dramatic impact, and it's very expensive. Most companies, therefore, are likely 5 to 10 years behind in AI, if not further. We think in the future, industries will be looking for assets and bolt-ons to advance their AI capabilities in-house. Since we founded the company, we've been building up our software machine learning model suites to enable accessible machine learning model building, in particular in our Assay Central software. We've also been building up suites of ADME-Tox models in our MegaTox software, and we've been focusing on molecule design with our generative technology in the Megasyn software. These are just a few examples of the software we've developed in-house. We've used these machine learning techniques as part of the design, make, test, analyze approach for identifying novel molecules or repurposing existing drugs for new uses. Most recently, we've published on a few applications for repurposing drugs and clinical candidates for various GPCRs, including the adenosine receptor and P2Y receptors, which have broad applications across several disease areas. And we've published this work in collaboration with scientists at the NIH, as shown here, for example. We've also applied our machine learning models to obtain selectivity for various targets, such as developing selective butyrylcholinesterase inhibitors with applications in Alzheimer's disease, as well as other CNS disease areas. The area we have the most experience in is ADME-Tox models, and we've seen over the years a lot of activity in this space as both algorithms and data have developed. In the pharma space in particular, there is limited data for models in newer areas such as PROTACs or large molecules, where historically there just hasn't been the information curated. Similarly, we're also seeing a lack of data around in vivo data sets. So there are still some challenges here to be overcome in order to build machine learning models. The increasing amount of public data, though, in general in the ADME-Tox space is valuable for machine learning model building, but it's still only a small fraction of what Big Pharma has available. And some companies have 10 to 100-fold the amount of data that's shown here for all the different property types. We've been curating data sets from the literature and databases to generate a wide array of ADME-Tox models for everything from in vivo oral toxicity to ecotoxicology, and along the way publishing this work in collaboration with our clients. By making these models accessible in our Megatox software, we can then provide these to our customers. Megatox in particular has a broad application for toxicology predictions across many different industries, and these could help the R&D to avoid molecules with environmental impacts or even help to replace existing ingredients. Our key differentiators for this particular product are that we're likely to have more models, hundreds, than any other commercial tool. So we can customize the capabilities of Megatox to each customer. Our expertise and focus on data curation sets us apart from the competition, as well as our desire to share our findings through publication and conferences. We provide reproducible models with audit trails from data curation to model implementation, and this provides confidence to companies and regulators alike. Many of our models match up or comply with regulatory guidelines. For example, here we show various models that we have that may be of use for medical device applications and in terms of testing for various biological effects. We've recently updated the interface of Assay Central, and we're making this the standard for all our tools, including Megatox, such that companies can use the software for their various internal project teams and see the metrics around use of the models and the actions of the various scientists using the models in turn. This enables a level of control to access the models and also access to various groups. Up to this point, I've highlighted traditional AI, where we use data to build models and then implement these models in turn to score molecules and make decisions. This is really a form of pattern recognition. In contrast, in generative AI, the algorithm learns from the data and makes decisions to enable the creation of new data. This can be everything from text, images, or in our case, molecules with ideal properties. There's a lot of excitement around these technologies, literally to provide a cutting edge for drug and materials discovery, as well as property optimization. We've developed our own generative design toolkit called Megasyn, which enables rapid molecule generation. This can learn from large databases of molecules, how to make more molecules, and then we can fine-tune these activities with our ADME and bioactivity models and allow us to rank and identify the molecules that we then go off and make and test. We've applied this software to design small molecules, peptides, large molecules like PROTACs, in particular designing the linkers for these molecules, as well as the design of polymers. Certainly, there's many other consumer product applications that we foresee designing molecules for. This could be anything from design of new emulsifiers through to packaging materials. Megasyn was developed so that we can optimize the training on various data sets and enable selectivity for various target activities of interest. This allows us then to select the most promising compounds and narrow down on the molecules to synthesize and test, saving time and money. Critically, we've been designing and making molecules proposed by the software ourselves. An early example is shown here with our work around developing analogs of the natural product psilocin. In the process, we've identified a molecule with high potency after making just 10 molecules against the 5-HT2C receptor. This molecule in particular is on a par with a reference standard compound while being completely structurally different. We've also modified Megasyn to work with massive molecules like polymers so that we can design new ones with optimized tensile strength, optical absorption, elongation at break, or indeed, for that matter, any other properties for which there is data that we can model, whether that's public or client-provided data. In many cases, these data sets themselves can be quite small, from tens of molecules to hundreds. Megasyn, therefore, offers a more general approach for design of polymers, and this gives us a lot of access to various other applications. For example, we could be exploring biodegradable polymers all the way to self-healing polymers. And so there's many different commercial applications that this could be applied to. We've also used Megasyn to help with outside drug companies in the design of novel selective molecules. And one example is the design of adenosine 3 agonists that are selective. And this is a project that we announced last year with Camfeed. We also have a project applying Megacin integrated with various phenotypic data from mice that comes from a company called Psychogenics. And in the process, we're developing a product called Megacube that will allow us to design new molecules for various CNS diseases in work that's funded by the NIH. Ourselves, we've shown Megacin can be applied to the design of GLP-1 agonists, which are used for various diabetes and also obesity and other disease applications. In this case, we trained Megacin on antimicrobial peptides to learn how to construct peptidic molecules, and then we used the GLP-1 model to tailor the activity, producing in the process molecules in the general space around known commercial GLP-1 agonists. There are certainly many areas where Megacin could be used to design drugs or materials for consumer product space, or even packaging and beyond. We've literally only scratched the tip of the iceberg of where these generative technologies could be applied. Collectively, we've applied our AI tools in fee-for-service projects to design new polymers with specific properties, find oral drugs that reach a particular organ in the human body, design and make anti-cancer targeting drugs, design molecules for mental health diseases, all the way to building an AI to identify molecules with specific mass spectra fragmentation patterns. These examples show how a small company like ours can impact multi-billion-dollar industries with our AI capabilities. The tools we have developed have helped us build our preclinical pipeline across infectious diseases, rare diseases, as well as various other areas of interest. We look forward to bringing these molecules to the clinic in due course. These AI tools are literally rewriting how we perform molecule discovery. For decades, we've relied on trial and error to innovate. Machine learning has now shown how it can help in the design, make, test, analyze cycle. The next stage will be how we integrate the generative AI and machine learning in general into the process of automated laboratories, such that we see literally self-driving labs with minimal human oversight. There's obviously a need here to accommodate the kinds of models that we've shown earlier, such as ADME-Tox, in order to produce not only the molecules with the best bioactivities or materials properties, but also the optimal tox properties as well. Our company can help as the external innovation source for multinational companies. For example, we've recently presented our work on dimensionality reduction techniques for model applicability domains with a multinational client at the SOT meeting. This could be you. We could be working with your companies in this space. In summary, we can differentiate our capabilities from competitors in terms of our expertise in data curation, our array of machine learning models, the customization of our technologies, the large number of publications to validate our capabilities, the use of cutting-edge algorithms, and we've shown over the years our agility and flexibility to address many challenges that are thrown our way across several different industries. And in the process, we've accumulated vast experience with different classes of molecules and enable the accessibility of our capabilities and tools. We look forward to helping you to innovate by either providing our software to your scientists in-house, or if you want us to apply our technologies and capabilities, we can do that for you. We're happy to discuss your innovation opportunities and hope that we can offer our expertise as your innovation engine. We look forward to hearing from you and putting our tools to the test. Thank you very much. Please get in touch with us.